What's up, everybody? Thanks for coming to the last episode here of Doki Doki and the playthrough. This is wrapping it up, and thank you for coming to watch all three of these videos. I know they're long and time consuming, but if you would like to see, maybe a couple minute long, um, kind of segment of the entire series, let me know. Leave it in the comments. Always remember to subscribe, like the video, and yeah, we'll go from there. If you'd like to see me play some other games, leave a comment on what game you like to see, and we'll make it happen. Thanks. All right. Did you see me play any of this last night? Or have you seen any gameplay of this game? It's I will This is a game that I'll definitely never play this one again, but a game like this I've never played in my entire life. Dude, it's so weird.
I've been staring at this all day. I still don't get it.
School days are as ever, and it's ever before I know it. After I pick my things up, I stare back at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. But there really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with Anime Club. This is so weird that it glitches like that. It's odd. It's a weird little thing in the game, I guess. Yeah, Marcus most sweetly. So, Rick, I know you haven't seen any of this. So Monica, at the first part of the game, you're with you're one neighbor that you are like friends with forever. You go to school, you have to join a club. You end up joining a club that she wants you to join, and Monica was the president of that club. So now this must be after everything happened. We really talked, but we were in the same club last year. Yeah, so it must be a year later then. I've been looking for some supplies from our club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess I could check the closet. And the debate club, right? About that. I actually quit the debate club. I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'm sure that Jake said that you personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Oh boy. A literature club. Which I don't understand really what's going on right now, because I thought we were a year later, but I don't know what's going on. But all these girls were in the first part as well. Nice to meet you. So randomness in the classroom, you decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Good, didn't I tell you? Let me know in advance before you brought anyone new I was going to. Well, never forget that, but it just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table here. Once the classroom opens up the closet. Meanwhile, Monica and the sticky sit. Just feeling awkward. Take a seat next to Monica. So you don't really plan on coming here. But we'll make sure you feel right at home. As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make sure for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out the effort to start something brand new. When something doesn't grab your attention like literature, I have to work hard to convince people you're both funny and worthwhile, but it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow as a club before we graduate. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places the teacup in front of each of us before setting out the teapot in the middle. We keep a whole tea set in the classroom. Don't worry, the teacher should give us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea? He was just trying to impress you. That's not. As how did Yuri looks away? I mean, that, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Faintly smiles to herself and releases some news. What kinds of things do you like to read? I quit muttering to myself, half joking. Suki's head perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
A few moments later.
With that, I depart the club room. Make my way home. The whole time around wanders back between the three girls and Suki, Yuri, and of course, well, I really have spending every day after school in the literature club, perhaps. Chance to go closer to one of these girls. Alright, I just make the most of it in my circumstances to make sure their fortune will find me. I guess it starts with writing a poem tonight. Let's read the special poem. Uh-oh. This might be a little strange, please keep my word. I'm back in the literature club. So now we probably go through the whole scenario of reading everyone's poem. It does get all. I don't know. I don't understand. Well, there's got to be a reason for all the glitchiness. I don't know if Ace is still in here, but the glitchiness, I don't understand the glitch.
I don't know what any of this shit is, and I'm fucking scared.
I don't know if I just come hearing that or what. You take a sip so you won't see the end of it. Why is she in front of the thing? I can't read it. Suki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Suki pops back into her seat. I'm sorry, I just want to make sure it's okay. Disappointed glance. Can't really say no either. Like you said, I'm in the club now, so I don't think there's right for me to do something like that if you ask. So even if you don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you want to meet you. As vice president and all that, I should help you get started or something you might like. He reaches in her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that you might enjoy. It's a short read, because she thinks I'm dumb. She thinks I'm like this, but you're not reading much or anything. You'll definitely read this enthusiastically. Take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. Look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's suddenly expect Mom to kick off scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. Can't help but notice her intent.
12 seconds later.
At the same time, I feel bad for distracting her from reading. Catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. We got a change in music. She sneaks another glance at me, and our eyes meet for a split second. But then only makes her hide her face deeper into her book. Sorry, I was just spacing out. I muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. I was focusing that I probably wouldn't notice it in the first place, but I'm just rereading a bit of this. Finance 301, Management 301, Marketing. What's SCM? I need to start a new game, but now the character that did it is now gone from the game and stuff keeps glitching out. Yeah, so now it's really weird because it's the same game, but you can obviously tell she's not part of the picture. But the whole thing, it's just weird. Because then whenever you started it, you like start talking to Monica, and she was like, we were in the same club a year ago. So it was like, oh, we're a year past it. But then it's like no one knows who you are. So I don't. Gotcha. Supply chain management. Gotcha. I'm just rereading a bit of this. So the book. I wanted to reread some of it, not for any particular reason. Just curious. How come you have 2 copies of the same book? She just accidentally bought 2. See, first off, we're back at what we were last night. I run this place. I love business stuff. Something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'm definitely ready soon. I'm glad to hear once I start to pick it up. You might have a hard time putting it down. It's very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? They cover the book. Portrait of Markov. I'm just looking at a symbol in the front. Basically, it's about the religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. That's probably what I'm a part of right now with this game. Probably some human experiment to see like how much everyone plays this game. The people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. The faculty gets even worse and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and fixing them to... Ugh. It's kind of dark, isn't it? You made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, and then so that dark turn came from nowhere. That's this game in a nutshell. It's just be completely different. That's just the kind of story it's going to challenge you to look at. Well, things happen just evil. But because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. I don't know why that changed like that. Sorry, but if I feel like I should let you know that but I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing film my thoughts, my whole... Alright, that went too quick. Pay attention to other people, so I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange, and please stop me if I start talking too much. It just means you're passionate about reading. Least I can do is listen to Literature Club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? Quickly retrieve the book that I had put in my bag. Alright, it's fine. I sit here. I'm gonna sit next to your yeah. Sure. You seem a little apprehensive. It's not that I don't want you to, it's just something I'm not used to, that is reading in company with somebody. Start the prologue soon. I understand what you're mean about reading in company, as it feels like your presence over my shoulders as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Whenever she talks, it goes too fast. We'll be here, desk. I should prepare this on my desk until it's... and hold my book more between two of them. Yeah, there's been a couple little glitches. Let's copy. Once we lean in a bit, our shoulders are almost touching. I feel like my left arm is in the way since I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. She takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between thumb and forefinger. Turn the page, her sides and under thumb as she flips her side. Is this the time now that your guy goes for Yuri? You know, like whenever you kind of tried to go for that the last time, but then it kind of backfired? She's a bit weird. But in holding it like this before, it actually kind of distracted me. It's the warmth of Yuri's face. She's in the corner of my vision. You're distracted for a second. I glance over Yuri's face again. Her eyes meet. I don't know if I could keep up with her. Patient. If it takes you a bit longer, it's probably the least I can do since you've been so patient with me. Continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning the page almost feels like an intimate exchange. Ooh. Were these the scenes that you saw the first time? Or the second time? Like in your act one? So did Sayori die in yours first? Even so, turning pajamas feels like an intimate exchange. This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. I don't like this character at all. Definitely not really. I was just thinking of it, second guess. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. I was thinking about that actually, Base last night. Whenever I was like, if I would have picked it the other way, because obviously, like I picked the "I love you," and then she's like freaking out about having it. She's like too much, whatever. It's like too much for her. And then I figured if you did the other one, she'd be like, "We're never gonna be more than this," so like, it's gonna happen no matter what. I've seen someone alright. Don't push yourself. Your stands up and practically rushed out of the classroom. What on earth is that about? Did something just happen? Yuri's acting a little strange. So you don't know anything? Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? I'm sure you didn't do anything to her. Don't worry, I'm being silly. You're just sometimes so it's nothing alarming. Anyway, why don't you start with sharing our poem? Alright, here comes the poems. Alright, we're getting close to the end of this day. That's probably true. Religion. It's like weird because like you after the big turn, the first act, you like are just expecting it to happen again, but will it happen again? We don't know. I think they fight in the first act too. Music changed. Now they're fighting over me, like usual. Really go out of the way to make everything. wasn't. That is true. She did step in. His booze match with TV. I do remember that part right there. All right, kicked her right out of there, Monica. Gone. Uh-oh. Dude, I just feel like there's gonna be a jump scare, and I hate this stuff. Oh boy, it's getting thick now. It's getting rough. I feel like I'm in like my adrenaline is like rushing. I just really feel like there's gonna be a jump scare. I have no idea what was even just said there. Let's pick one. I can't pick you. Well, what is going on? Dude, this is so weird. That's creepy. This is creepy as can be. Do I have to click one of these things again? Yeah, that was allows you to sleep and then stuff like that happens. I'm telling you, it gets my adrenaline like pumping. I really am like freaked out that there's gonna be a jump scare, and at some point it's just gonna be like some random thing and be like, oh, that's why everyone's playing this game. It's gonna have nothing to do with the game. It's gonna be just some random jump scare. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. There's no music. Alright, well, she didn't mean it. Wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take the responsibility for that. It kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, or it's not that. It's just I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Moose. It's embarrassing with you listening. I guess we're doing another one, huh?
Oh shit. Here we go again.
We're just picking them. Quick, right off the rip. Marshmallow. Nature. Existence. Rain cloud. What is that? stream. Cheer. I don't, whenever I do this, I don't know if there's something wrong with my computer or if it's fireworks, rainbow, that was creepy. Shiny melody. Jump. Sparkle. It's gonna give me some kind of virus thing going on. A little more comfortable over the past the room. It's so glitzy. Around the room, Suki is reading a manga address expressing Monica is in here. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. Yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing that's ever happened before, and something just came over me. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Suki as well. Maybe we're just a little extra sensitive because it was the first time sharing comments, but whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I had already decided that there's no way you can be a bad person that you're apologizing. I know you really didn't mean it. I'd say those kind of things. You're such an understanding person, and I'm really glad that you joined the club. Guessing you haven't either. Taken back by calling Suki's address and I haven't. Jesus isn't like her, though I know it's stupid, but it can't be all right. Oh my gosh, if Monica's the next one. My mind is racing. Just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean it. And I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? I don't know. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things. That's a weird little mouth right there. Apology anyway if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. You're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Oh yeah, she was playing piano the last time. That's why I've been practicing so much recently. Not sure if Monica's referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So did I? Cheers to bring up anything. John said Suki's already run off into the closet. So since your comments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you'd like to spend some time together today. Takes a deep breath, then pulls a copy of the book out of her bag. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? So mention for yourself as Vigor stands up, makes way to the closet. I follow and watch you choose a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? I want to plug this in at the teacher's desk, and then I'll get us some water. Here's another classroom. You're gonna leave again. No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Sorry for misunderstanding. 10 minutes past here, you said it wouldn't take long. Vase, if this turns sour real quick. Oh, good lord. Sounds like breathing. Here it is. Sucking air through her teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and appear. Oh my goodness gracious. Alright, if anybody else is watching, this is probably going to be bad. Yeah, there it is. What? So do we so now we know that's what she did, but in the game you don't know that's what she did? I'm guessing is how that works out. Which is too about me in the mission. Tea leaves to my surprise. She even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. I was showing you notice. I was doing a bit of thinking. I decided I would try to express myself a little bit more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do. Keep up with this. I wish you poured a cup of tea for both of us. We just have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? I can raise my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. No worries, I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Uh-oh. Oh, there's got to be a reason that she doesn't want to say. Chocolate and tea. Reading positions last time. Except this time, our bodies are even closer. Supposed to focus on reading like this. Yours is always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Teacup, your hands being teacup. Running with my hands, that's not holding the book. I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression. I can only presume the world around her's faded away. He's on the willpower focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little, but the teacup between my legs fumbles with the chocolate wrapper. I need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Oh, we got dust particles flying around here. This room's not clean. So both arms practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, here is our jellyfish to start reading. I'm gonna take chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth, and I take another chocolate and I hold it up to your. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply. Or the situation is completely natural. My brains can't stop here. And I place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closed their lips over it. Yuri looks at me like she's scared. 1 to 7. Oh boy, what's going on? He forcefully grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. The teacup gets knocked over. Oh boy. Oh boy. She's a big fan of me, I can tell, but this is creepy as hell. Kind of looks creepy too. Just make sure you find a little bit of influence from anything to be. But, Monica and I are just as good as her. She better subscribe. I mean, that's what I'm gonna tell her next time. Like, hey, we're not going any further until you give me a sub, whether that's a Prime sub or whatever else. Just want to make sure you learn something from it. Okay, we read the Amy one already. I think this is similar to the first this is similar like the first act now. Don't have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you. Which shouldn't be a problem in itself, but when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. Okay, that's what we have noticed as well. And we've been told it now twice. We saw it. And then we also saw in Act 1 whenever she pulls out the knife. Which now makes sense on why she liked the blood in Act 1. So that's starting to come back. But when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. Isn't that kind of messed up? She even brings a different one to school every day, like she has a collection. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think she gets some kind of high from it. But I guess that's why I had to explain it all to you. So I think probably best for while you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little more time with me. They're together in the head, and I know how to treat my club members. The colors they want, pretty beautiful. Colors flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue. It's missing some letters. Sine, cosine, tangent. This is one that we did read this one before, but it didn't have the capital letters because it was a sine, cosine, tangent, and then I said SOHCAHTOA. Delete her. Well, there's got to be a reason for that. Can I delete her? Yeah, here's Monik's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you find yourself facing a difficult situation when happen. Don't forget to save your game. You never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? I don't know what that was about. Alright, she's a big fan of me, I will say. Shh. Poem, this is just a book. Rotating wheel, turning an axle, grinding bolt head, linear gearbox, falling sky. 7 holy stakes, a docked ship, a portal to another world, thin rope tied to a thick rope, torn harness, parabolic gearbox, expanding universe, time controlled by slipping cogwheels, existence of God, swimming with a drowning, prayer written in blood, a prayer written in time developing snake with human eyes. A thread collecting all living human eyes. A thread connecting all living human eyes. Clock that ticks for 1 second. Every rotation of the planet. A clock that ticks 40 times. What is this girl doing? Breathing bonehead, breathing ship, breathing portal, breathing snakes, breathing God, breathing blood. Breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing prayer. That one's kind of an odd one, I will say. A little bit of a weird, weird poem there. A little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out and a pen fell from your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping. You can keep the poem, though. I got my skin open for the first time as examining. I think I understand how those observers. Yikes. Did you see that one, Vase? Did you get that one too? Stuff's getting weird and dark. Yes, it is. We have to be close to being at the end, though. Right? Because it was about this time whenever things started hitting the fan. Gentleman Mrs. him passionate about literature in the first place, and that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This would be probably a time whenever Sayori would be here to stop this. Suki's right, isn't she? This club, it's nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think that everyone here felt the same as I did? But that doesn't mean that we're against getting new members or anything, Miss. Why did you join the club? What were you hoping to get out of it? If I remember, you weren't even getting a choice to join. Like I said, downstairs at her desk. It was a mistake. Now you've done it, Suki. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that. You don't understand at all. It feels good hanging out with friends. Is there a problem with the club being me? There aren't many other places like that for me. Now Monica wants to take it away from me. She's not taking anything away. Jackson, she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I would have just joined another stupid club. At least for a little bit for me. Things were nice to see you start packing up for things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Walks out of the classroom. This is bad. I don't know what to do.
What?
I'm so cool. The club is right now. I'm just happy with you here, but still, I'm the vice president. I'm not taking any responsibilities like that. Uh-oh. That was weird. Real weird. Do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. What about you, Miss? What do you want to get out of this club? You repeat the same question as Monica. I decide giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. Please, I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes certain qualities, especially each. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing, stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. So if you looked out Monica with the festival, then I'm on your side as well. See you tomorrow. Peace out. I've been a little hectic lately, haven't they, Miss? I just wanted to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. I would really hate to see you unhappy. I feel like I'm responsible for that as president, and I really do care about you, you know? I don't like seeing other girls give you a hard time with how mean Nasuki is and everything, and you're being a little bit, you know? So I feel like you and I are the only real people here, you know what I mean? But it's weird because in all the time we've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. Alright, she's shooting her shot here. I've been... I don't know what we're doing here. Doki Doki. Amazing. Let's do clouds. Fireworks. That sound kind of makes me, scares me whenever that sound pops up. Imagination. Disarray. Lucky. Climax. Yeah, they make me jump too. Whenever there's those quick little like sounds, they do get me. Every time. Are you ready to continue reading? I brought my best tea today. I told you not to. She really late again and consider it as usual. Conversation with your ins. What are you talking about? I'm not paying attention. Okay, I'm sorry. Seriously, what's gotten into you lately? I did something about yesterday. I was a little more hostile than I meant to be. I guess I really felt threatened or something, but you know, this is something we're doing together. Another new member wouldn't hurt as long as they're cool. Nicest time, said Masuki. Nobody cares. Why don't you go look for some coins under the vending machine or something? Motivates me to work hard for the festival too. Anyway, Moose, what do you want to do today? I was thinking we already have plans today. That's correct. Moose is already engaged in a novel that we're reading together. Aren't you glad I've already gotten him into literature? You guys can do whatever you want. Do you mind if we get some tea first? Close it up. I want you to small water parts of stuff. We're seeing the same thing again. And whenever we saw this the last time, the tip of the day was to save it, so if you did the wrong thing, you could come back. I don't know if that plays a role, but this is not good. Vase, we're gonna see it again. Oh boy. That was kind of creepy looking. Really weird deja vu. This hasn't happened before or anything, right? My head has been a little fuzzy lately. I hope it hasn't been showing. I would hate for you to think I'm weird just after starting spending time together. I mean, everyone has a few unusual things about them, but expressing those things so soon after meeting someone is usually seen as inappropriate or unlikable. People know me around me, so I started hating my obsession with certain hobbies and the way I can't control myself when I get too excited about something. So eventually stopped trying to talk to people. If nobody could ever like me for the things that matter most to me, it's just easier if I close myself off. But recently something's been wrong. I don't know what it was, but every time we come to the club, my heart starts to go crazy. What's happened? Monica been acting a little off lately. She's always been a sweetheart ever since I joined the club, but recently I've been feeling something sharp whenever she's around. I could say anything before because she was always listening, but finally we're alone. Can we just stay here for a while? Here we go with our heartbeats. I want to make me feel like stabbing myself in the throat. It's creepy. Slimy tongue anymore. We can walk home together every day after school and read together, eat together, sleep together. This is creepy. And now we get the happy ending that I've patiently awaited years for. You do that with me, Moose. I even touched myself while reading it over and over. What? What? It's getting a little crazy. Oh. Oh. Why are her eyes like that?
What the fuck?
Vase, did you get these ones? These poems the first time you did it? Because now she's like all real annoyed that the only thing I care about is Yuri. Gotcha. Yuri, he's been acting kind of strange lately. I've only been here a few days. I've been here for a few days, so you may not know what I mean, but she's not normally like this. She's always been quiet and polite and kind of things like that. Okay, this is really embarrassing, but I'm forcing myself to suck it up. The truth is, I'm really worried about her, but if I try talking to her, she'll just get mad at me again. I don't know what to do. I think you're the only person that she'll listen to. I don't know why, but please try to do something. Maybe you can convince her to talk to a therapist. I've always wanted to try being better friends with Yuri, and it really hurts me to see this happening. I know I'm going to hate myself later for admitting that, but right now I don't care. I just feel so helpless, so please. Should do something. As for Monica, I don't know why, but she's been really dismissive about this. It's like she just wants to ignore it. So I'm mad about it right now. That's why I'm coming about it. Don't I wrote this just pretend like it really good, okay? I got you, girl. Uh-oh. There's no point in trying to do anything. It's Yuri's own fault that she's so unlikable. Can you hear me, Miss? You would just spend more time with Monica. All these problems would go away. Yuri, now you're too messed up for someone as wonderful as you. I don't know what this is. Let's go with... What? Get the festival. Let's hurry and get this over with. Was there something that I was supposed to do with that yes and no? I mean, obviously there's nothing that I know personally, but... Let's hurry and get this over with. 13 years coming for showing that something terrible is about to happen. So they did this the last time, and I picked Monica to go with, and then they all pretty much told her, like, nah, I can't be doing that, so if I pick her again, I assume the same thing's gonna happen. I'm still going with Yuri, and we're gonna get a similar thing. I can't go up to it. That's crazy. Like, I can't... I mean, I can hit Yuri, but it goes right to Monica. Important you are. Pulling moose away from me every single time. You jealous, crazy, or maybe you just hate yourself so much that you take it out on others. He's just in... Ooh. So he pushes her out the door. It's a weird sound. Being with you is far greater pleasure than anything I can imagine. I'm addicted to you. It feels like I'm going to die if I'm not breathing the same air as you. It's actually kind of creepy. I tried stopping myself at first, but it feels too strong now. I don't care anymore, Moose. I have to. I'm madly in love with you. It feels like every inch of my body, every drop of blood in me is screaming your name. Yikes. Just want to pull you. That's a bit weird. A bit weird there. What? Shoot. press the history button. Welcome to the Electric Club. It's always been a dream of mine to make something special of things I love. Now that you're a club member, you can help me make this dream come true in this cute game. It is full of chit chat and fun activities. See everything full of sunshine, vibes, happiness, most. So you get this as a kick rope backs and sort of punch. You're either timid. Of course, when I got leader of the club, that's me. I'm super excited for you to make friends with everyone. Help the literature club become a more intimate place for our members. Tell her that you're a sweetheart. We promise with most stuff. Been a dream of mine to make something special out of things I love. Oh, sorry. Now that you're a club member, you can help me with this cute game every day is full of chit chat. Spend time with me. Spend time with me. Now just go back to the game and click skip. You have to press check for a while. It's like a full. Okay. All right. It's festival time. Wow, you got here before me. Oh boy. This is the last time I'll ever get the chance to. Just bear with me, okay? This should only take a second. What is going on? This is nuts. Guess we could just skip over that stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to that person anymore. You in the game, whatever you want to call it. I'm just talking to you. Give you an explanation about the whole thing with Yuri. Well, it kind of started to mess with her, and I guess it just drove her to kill herself. I'm sorry you had to see that, though. Also, the game thing happened. Also, the same thing happened with Silver. Gosh, it's been a while since I've heard that name now, hasn't it? Yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all their files. I was hoping it would be enough for me to just try and make them as unlikable as possible. I'll take Mark. Well, it's true that I've made a few mistakes here and there since I'm not very good at making changes to the game. No matter what I did, you just kept spending more time with it. So you were more person from confessing you and amplifying your. I barely even got to talk to you. The other confessing to while I watch from the sidelines. It's torture, every minute of it, and it's not just jealousy. It's more than that. I fully understand because no matter how kind and thoughtful, have free will, knowing what's really out there, which I'm trying to miss, but now you're here, you're real, and you're all I need. That's why I need you to be here with me forever. I'm sorry if it's hard to understand. I could understand for a while either. Continue to live in this world if I hadn't met you. It's getting a bit weird. As for the others, how could I miss them? A group of autonomous personalities designed only to fall in love with you. I tried everything I could to prevent them from doing so, but it must be some kind of weird meshed into the game. I felt really bad that you had to witness some of the nasty things, but I realized that you have the same personality I do. There's nothing left here, just the two of us. We'll be together forever. Seriously, I don't think time is passing anymore. It really is a dream come true. I worked so hard for the enemies. The game wouldn't give me one, so I had to make one myself. The script is broken. You wouldn't believe how easy it was to delete Nasuki in your... there's a folder called characters right in the game directory. It kind of freaked me out how easy it was. Imagine if you could delete your own existence with the click of a button. I guess on the plus side it gave me an easy out. Things didn't go my way. Instead we finally had a good ending. Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotion. I want to write a poem about this. Ooh, boy. Trying to pick all the Monicas. Hi again, Moose. Did you write a poem for today? Don't be shy. I'd love to see what you wrote. Did you write this poem for me? It's so sweet of you. There's really is no end to your thoughtfulness. I'm just falling more and more in love with you, but you know the poem I wrote is also for you. Happy end. This is bright. Pen in hand, I find my strength, the courage and dawn upon me. Love together, let us dismantle this crumbling world and write a novel of our own fancies with a flick for pen. The lost finds her way in a world of infinite choices. Behold, this special day I draw. Not all good things must come to an end. I will say it's probably one of the better ones that was written in this club. Gotta give her that. I never the one who got detail. I didn't want to break the fourth wall. To break the fourth wall, I guess you could call it. I just assumed it would be best to be part of the game like everyone else. Just like to send them together. I didn't want to break the game or anything. Might have gotten That's creepy as hell. It's creepy as can be. That's weird. Does it really know that I'm streaming? Dude, that's creepy. Is this gonna break anything if I hit, if I go past this? This is gonna be so. I hate these things. Jesus. There it is. There it is. I knew there had to be one at some point. Yeah, you got me. You got me, pal. I can't do anything. Okay, now I'm on it now. See that said save? Now it's working, but should I just try it? But I think it doesn't let you save. There's no point in saving anymore. Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. That's kind of creepy. Do I have to exit out completely, or can I now just go back into it? Good. Go into the files. Characters. Oh, let's delete her. See you later, pal. All right. I think she's gone. This stuff's... Uh-oh. This is gonna be a jump scare again. I know it is. There's nothing left now. You could stop playing. Go find some other people to torture. Yikes. Well, now it's just black. It's so many awful things. So many selfish and disgusting things. I shouldn't have done any of this. I'm just messing up a world that no one ever belonged to, a world that you wanted to be a part of. I ruined it. I ruined everything. Maybe that's why you deleted me, because I destroyed everything that you wanted. She's deleted. How's she still talking? Confronted myself to do it, even though I knew they weren't real. They were still my friends, and I loved them all, and I loved the literature club. I really did love the literature club. That's why I'm going to do this. I know it's the only way for everyone to be happy, and if I really... Oh boy, do not scare me. Do not do this. No jump scares, no jump scares. Okay. We're back in business. So just restarted the whole thing? I'm guessing that's what we did. It won't let me skip this part yet. Please test myself. Whoa, she's not there. Monica's nowhere to be seen. So this is the same as it was before. It won't let me skip, so... Yeah, this is all the same as it was. If you're going to consider stuffing a novel, then I'll never take my This thing does just play with your head. It really does. This thing just haymaker after haymaker.
Can you hear me? Hi, it's me. So you know how I've been like practicing piano and stuff, and not really any good at it yet, like at all. But I wrote you
What
a
the?
song, and I was kind of hoping that I could show it to you because I worked really, really hard on it. So yeah.
What is this game?
Every day I imagine a future where I can be with you. In my hand is a pen that will write a poem of me and you.
This is wild.
Down into a dark puddle. Just move your hand right the way into his heart. But in this world of infinite choices, what will it take just to find that special day? What will it take just to find that special day?
Dude, that was what a crazy game. This is my final goodbye to the Literature Club. I finally understand the Literature Club is truly a place where no happiness can be found. To the very end, it continued to expose innocent minds to a horrific reality, a reality that our world is not designed to comprehend. I can't let all my friends undergo that same hellish epiphany. For the time that's lasted, I want to thank you for making all my dreams come true, for being a friend to all the club members, and most of all, thank you for being part of my Literature Club. With everlasting love, Monica. Required files are missing or corrupt. Please run recent repair. Well, I guess that's it. That's the end. That's the end of the literature club.